Merry meet and welcome to our stream, everybody. This is Ariel and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Today is the 2nd of August 2023. Moderating on YouTube today is the lovely Suzanne, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Shirley. Thank you so much, Suzanne and Shirley, and thank you to everybody for joining us today for this general reading for all signs. Today I'm reading with this, probably one of my very favorite decks, Le Tarot Noir, the Black Tarot. It's a French deck, and this is a hydrosol natural organic lavender. I'm going to use 3 sprays instead of smudge in this room. You can find information about purchasing each of these products in the video description of this very video on my YouTube channel. Like I said, this is a general reading. It's for all signs, and that means it goes out to a lot of people. So if it doesn't seem to make sense to you, it doesn't seem to apply, don't force things. It's probably not meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your own individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign, all of which are available on my website. You can just click on the free tarot readings link right in the main menu. If you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure that you follow us on Twitch, and you can watch without commercials on Twitch just by subscribing to us. I forgot to mention that always, if you're watching these readings on a restream on YouTube, you can fast forward through the shuffling by using the timestamps right in the video description. On your screen, you see a bunch of URLs. One of them is how you can donate through our PayPal portal. Another one is how you can go to our shop, where we make a small commission off of each and every sale. And the other link is for our website, where you can find all of our free things that we do. There's so many different things on our website. So I hope that you have some fun over there. All of it's free of charge. All right, I think I'm getting pretty shuffled here, but let me just try maybe 1 or 2 more passes. We have to hand over hand this deck because it's, for one thing, it's just too nice of a deck, that the way it's so glossy and everything. Ripple shuffling tends to bend the cards and crease the gloss, and also they're too big. The cards are just huge. So, but they're beautiful cards. It's a modern reinterpretation of a very traditional Marseille deck. So it's a very beautiful deck. All right, we start out with the 3 of swords, then the valet of swords, or the page of swords, and we end up with the 3 of cups. So this is a stay the course kind of day. You got to keep your mind focused on what you know is right, and what you know is good, and what you know is true, and don't allow yourself to get sucked down the rabbit holes of the day. There's lots of them that are waiting for you today if you're not careful. The rabbit holes are based on untruths, misinformation, lies, deception, and possibly just, for many of us, just a misunderstanding or listening to people that just don't know what the heck they're talking about. Nothing even nefarious sometimes. It's just that they don't know what they're talking about, but they love to go on, and then we get hooked into it, and we waste a bunch of our time and energy on nonsense. And a lot of us are prone to that because of what we have been feeling. Some of us are feeling defeated. Some of us are going through some mourning. Some of us are coming out of a lot of trauma. And that leaves us vulnerable to untruths and to not question things. But at the same time, you know what's right in your heart. You know what's right in your gut. You got to follow that. Don't get screwed up today. You know how to follow what's right in your heart. You know what the right path is. You know what just means. You know what honest means. You know what truth means. You know what kindness means. You know what doing the right thing means. You know what all those things mean. So it's not an excuse that you were having a bad day, or you were feeling bad, or you've been through so much for you to participate in anything that is at best dishonest, or at worst unlawful, at least from a karmic perspective, right? So don't get pulled into people's nonsense today. Today is ultimately a very good day for you because your own spiritual prowess is what wants to overcome everything and win the day for you. But many of you are going through a lot of temptation and easy eagerness to maybe cut corners and to eagerly allow people's nonsense to be the truth for you, so that you don't have to put in the work to think for yourself. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that today. And I don't think you are. But if you get right to, well, I'm just doing what's right. I'm going to think the truth. I'm going to call on infinite truth today. All through the day, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call on infinite truth. I'm going to invoke divine truth. Divine truth is apparent here and now. Divine truth governs my thoughts. Divine truth governs my actions. Divine truth governs my perceptions. And I make all decisions based on the precepts that I am given by invoking divine truth. I do nothing until I consult with my inner guidance today. I do not have knee-jerk reactions today, and I do not follow the precepts of people that may or may not know what they're talking about. All right, let's see what else is under the surface here. We've got this beautiful King of Cups. We've got this Two of Wands, and we've got this lovely Seven of Cups. The sevens came up yesterday in the wands, and just because I've been doing so much with fairy magic, every time a seven comes up, I get a lot of fairy energy, and so I'm going to just go with that again. The fairies, if you believe in that, and even if you don't, just look at them as a construct, right? The idea of the fairy or the fae, this is other dimension, this other very powerful dimension of very powerful beings, right? That can help or hinder human beings. And they famously favor humans who are kind, who are honest, who have a pure heart, and who do the right thing and stand up to everything that is not right. Stand up to all of the things that are wrong. They favor that, and they bless that. Now, the thing that people don't realize about fairies is it's considered very rude and inappropriate to ever petition them or to ever ask them for help or favors. That comes from them only. And that's something that all we can do as far as interacting with them is be grateful to them and admire them. That's all that's safe for us to do. Just if you look through the lore, that's the only thing that we really should be doing. But just so you know, they always will come in and help you if you have a pure heart and you're exhibiting kindness, right? So that is something that can help you when you're going through these times today of being sort of impatient about things working out the way you think they should, about maybe thinking again about all these wonderful... See, this King of Cups is talking about all this time and energy that you've spent building up a spiritual infrastructure for yourself. You've been working so hard and so diligently, becoming so strong. Now, what happens is in this world that we live in, this world is a world of tragedy. This world is a world of pain. This world has so many bad things that go on. And that always tests us. So you've spent so much time and so much energy building up this amazing spiritual infrastructure that when it's tested, you don't want to just throw it all away. So when it's tested today, you have to hang on to the truth if you really want to benefit from all the work that you've been doing. And you will benefit and you will get blessed, whether you want to call that fairy magic or not. I just call it that because it's the 7. And the 7 represents Venus and represents turnarounds and upgrades and victory and all goodness. And it comes straight out of your good karma, which is connected to everything that you've been building. Right? And so this temptation to just kind of chuck it all because you want to take the easy way out because you're sick of the way the world is treating you, or the world is treating other people, or that nothing ever seems to be good enough in your eyes because of how awful the world is. So why not, if you can't beat them, join them kind of thing. Don't get pulled into that. Be really aware that that's what's up for many people today. And you look like you're going to be victorious over that. And you do look like victory is yours. You do look like you are, that your spiritual prowess wins out over all of the lies. But boy, does this look like a lot of testing. And it's based upon a lot of the pain that you are personally experiencing. But your personal pain in this world of pain, your personal pain in this world is not justification for you chucking all of your spiritual understanding. It's not, because you understand that this pain will pass. This pain will pass. These people, or this, whatever this stuff is, this impatience of yours, the people that may not be telling the truth, or the dishonesty that you are encountering on any level, that will pass. What will not pass is who you are as a soul. So instead of allowing yourself to get sucked into ideas and practices and relationships and nonsense that distract you and maybe take years off your progress, just allow yourself to notice things today. Just notice them and invoke divine truth. Invoke divine truth as an entity, as one of the names of God, if you will. I invoke divine truth into this situation here and now. Let divine truth prevail. Only divine truth is the reality in my mind, in my body, in my affairs, and in this situation here. And I will not make a decision about this situation until I am divinely guided and led, which I know is the truth. I know that that's for me, because I've always had that. I always will have it. I'm not going to let this pain that I've been going through, this mourning, this loss, whatever it is, be the reason that I'm going to chuck all of this that I've been working on, just because I'm getting hooked by somebody else's untruth, by somebody else's song and dance, right? I'm not going to let my impatience be the reason why I fall prey to inaccuracies, untruths, lies, or misunderstandings, or at worst, deceptions. I'm not going to do that. I know this is passing. I know this is temporary, and I know what's on the other side of it today is a re-understanding and a reunification with that which I've been already working on. And on the other side of it is a complete turnaround, a complete upgrade, a complete blessing from that world of the Fae, if you will, based on my own karma. And what karma simply means is cause and effect. I'm not going to allow myself to dally in these negative causes because I don't want these effects. So I'm going to stick to what I know is truth. I'm going to stick to what I know is right. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to think the right thing. I'm going to do what I know is right. Bottom line. So today is the day about really looking at right and wrong, honest and dishonest, and not letting yourself get pulled off your track that you've been spending so long establishing it. And I don't think you will. I really don't. But today is kind of a test. And it's not the universe that's testing you. It's this world that's testing you. It's not infinite intelligence that's testing you. It's this world that's testing you. And this world is a test all the time, because this world is a horrible place most of the time. I mean, it's just awful. We don't get out of it alive even. It's just sometimes we have good patches marching on our way to death, right? But outside of this world is a different world. Outside of this world is the world that you're experiencing, that you've been getting acquainted with. And that's the world as a soul. And that's immortal. That's eternal. And you are reestablishing today everything that you know is good, everything you know is just, everything that you know is right and honest. And that's really what you want to hang on to today. So you're going to pass this test with flying colors, but make sure that you understand that that's exactly what's going on so you don't waste a lot of time. All right. Interesting day. I can't wait to hear how wonderful it works out because it looks like it's going to be great. Until next time. Oh, thank you so much to the amazing moderators. Today we had Suzanne and Shirley, and I'll be back for another general reading tomorrow. Blessed be.